Joey one day.
Back in the day when I was broke, I was like, I didn't know that my laugh was important. Now I laugh like, ha ha ha. Yes.
Always on the grind, trying to get a nigga rich. We always keep it real, cause we don't ever switch. Nah, we don't ever switch. Nah, we don't ever switch. We always on the grind, trying to get a nigga rich. Why you acting like a bitch? Cause we making hits. Why you acting like a bitch? Cause we making hits. Yeah, we always on the grind, trying to get a nigga rich. We always keep it real, cause we don't ever switch. Nah, 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 we don't ever switch.
Nigga, we different, cause we don't be switching. Only thing switch up this money I'm getting. Ain't no pretending. Kept it a button, now they mad cause we winning. This shit a given. I don't got time to be getting offended. It ain't good for business. We just been making these moves. On the way up, I'm in love with the views. Taking off, had to light up the fuse. Caught him sleep, so I put in his snooze. We up, ain't no way we can lose. No luck, you can't fuck with the cruise. Starstruck, don't you get it confused. We the topic, they don't talk about you. Blast off in that rocket like Zoom. Let me flex, making movies, cut them checks. Chase success, we do not settle for less. Counting them blessings, I'm blessed. Steady progress, now we ain't had to finesse. We just been moving with peace, cause and effect. Setting them dominoes up. We letting like you
always on the grind.
What is going on? This is the Quasar Qult Season 2
Yes, sir.
podcast
Yes, sir.
here at Star Camp Creative Labs. We don't have the fancy sign yet. That'll probably be like the season finale, will be the sign being on the actual wall for the lab. But we're shooting this at Star Camp Creative Labs over here in North Phoenix. Brand new studio that we be doing cool stuff in. And this is my protege partner, Voodoo Eyes. I'm Jerron Eichner. Welcome to the show.
Hell yeah.
We're going to go ahead and just get into this shit. I mean, first of all, we have this cool little setup here. We have multiple camera angles. There's Voodoo Eyes right there. He can't see himself, but he's right there. Yeah, we can see ourselves. And then we know we have the ability to change camera angles and do all kinds of awesome stuff. And the whole point of this is to give you the ultimate experience of us in the form that we are giving it to you, which is rawness and realness. But anyways, how you been since the last time we talked, which was last week? We did the 2022 look back. Very quick episode. It was only like a 35-minute episode.
Yeah.
The whole situation. And I think with that, we might have to do another one. I think some people were upset that we didn't name all the people that we were supposed to name on that. But what did you do over this past weekend? I know you have a lot going on right now. New music you're working on.
Basically, we just been working on the music, making new videos for Star Camp. Got a whole bunch of stuff we just preparing, Other than that, though, this past week, since we did that, just basically working, bro. You already know how it is. Just out here working, getting it in, bro.
Yeah, we got a lot of cool stuff coming up with Star Camp, including Campfire, which is our second one, but technically our first one that we've been doing.
Yeah.
Huge show. Who's all in that lineup? We got Tragedy, Akrashan.
We got Ambition. We got Fluid.
I'm actually very excited for Ambition because I've actually never seen her perform live.
Oh yeah.
I like her music a lot though. She's super dope, and she's actually in the Magenta too.
Yeah.
And so that's really cool because she's doing the acting thing and all that stuff too. So it's pretty tight to see her on the show. Super excited about that.
Yeah.
Who else is on the show? We got Tragedy. I already said him.
Yeah, Fluid.
Fluid. Which reminds me, we actually have a new deal with this guy, Fluid. He pulled up on us and was basically just like, yo, I want to work with you guys. So we have a lot of cool stuff coming out, including a comedy night called Thursday High Comedy.
Yep, THC.
And that's going to be a January 26th, I believe.
Yeah, I think the first one is January 26th.
Yeah, and I talked to him the other day. He said he's putting together a pretty awesome lineup of comedians. So that's pretty cool. I think that that's going to be really cool because we're really just trying to do a lot of cool stuff there. You know what I'm saying? We're trying to do yoga instruction classes. We're working on the new deal that we can't quite talk about yet, but we have a new deal in the works with a lighting company.
Yeah, it's going to be crazy. You're not
working
ready.
on some chef nights, some cooking events. We're trying to do a whole bunch of stuff across the spectrum. So I would say stay tuned and just stay in the mix and Be
And
ready
shout
for
out-
the stuff we got going on.
Real quick, shout out to our sponsor Yam Yams. If y'all
Yes.
didn't notice that first video that we were just playing, that was mine and Geraldo Eichner's latest single, Switch.
Yes, we didn't even explain what that was. We just played it.
We just played that shit for y'all
And they're
motherfuckers,
just
and
like, what
that's
was
it.
that? Yeah, so Switch is actually the lead single to the new Starstruck EP called Zenith.
Yep.
That will be out very, very soon. I'm actually dropping a comic book that will be out this Friday, possibly the first chapter. I'm thinking about dropping this Friday.
Let's go.
And so look for that to come out pretty soon, which is going to be like a whole multimedia experience. And that's like the best I could say about that.
Hell yeah.
And so like a lot of this that we're trying to do with this movie.
And we unintentionally give it to the next person. I know that hurt people. So at the same time, we also gotta be aware of that. We inherit all this baggage from one person and dump it on the next person.
It's unique to the whole flow. That music was playing the whole time in the background. I was like, what the hell is that music?
Yeah,
in
I
the
was
background?
like, I was wondering too. I was
I
gonna
left
ask
the
you.
YouTube channel running. So someone got a free stream off of us. I don't even know who that was. That little video clip you saw, that was them. So
That's funny.
shout out to whoever that was. They were just playing in the background the whole intro. They're about to copyright strike our video. Like, using my
motherfuckers-
music in their podcast with
Yep.
7 viewers on it. So, anyways, though, let's go ahead and get into this first topic. I think we had Quavo drop a song last week. You want to talk about that a little bit, Joey? While I get
Yeah.
this video set up.
Yeah, basically Quavo dropped a new tribute track for Takeoff. If people don't know, Takeoff passed away last year. That was also Quavo's nephew, which is pretty crazy because they're like pretty close in age. But you know, people be out here just making all types of babies everywhere.
I didn't know that they were actually nephews or uncle and nephew until like recently.
Yeah, Quavo was actually Quavo's his nephew. Takeoff was Quavo's nephew.
Right.
So
So,
yeah.
I mean, you probably don't know, but like, because they're like pretty close in age.
Well, no, it would basically be because like it's like my daughter. It's like my daughter. She's 7, but then my dad recently had a son and he's 5. So technically, that would make him the uncle, but he's younger. You know what I mean? So I feel like it was one of those things where like the uncle probably had a baby. His brother probably had a baby real young, and that was his nephew type of thing.
Got you.
You know what I mean?
Got you.
So, yeah.
So yeah, we have a little clip of the video right here. Shout out to Voodoo Eyes. He makes all the graphics for Quasar Qult on the Instagram page. And
I'll give you into infinity. I wish I had a time machine. Yes, sir. So you can take a ride with me. Wrap my arms around and hold you tight, feel. So you can never say goodbye to me. Out in the galaxy, up in the stars, over the universe. It's bigger than Mars. See you in heaven.
we have these clips trying to step it up a little bit with the graphics. Obviously, we're doing this live, so if it cuts out or there's some issues with the sound or whatever, it's kind of like a fuck you because we're working this shit out. By the time we get to episode 5 of the Quasar Qult season 2, we're gonna have some pretty lit stuff. So
we're gonna have this shit locked
stay
down for you.
tuned. All in all, we're very excited what we have planned with Star Camp in general. As you can see, we're smoking some Yam Yams. What are these called again? The Jeters.
We got them Tropicana Jeters.
The
Nah,
Jeters.
it's the Maui Wowies.
Maui Wowie Jeters. And Yam Yam is a longtime sponsor of Starstruck and Star Camp. They provide cannabis for our events.
Yep.
Tyrone has helped produce both my films, actually, The Bond and Magenta, which is coming out relatively soon. We're not going to talk about Magenta on the podcast right now, but that's the next film that we have coming out from Starstruck Multimedia, and Tyrone's been a big part of that too. So
Hell yeah.
shout out to Tyrone.
Shout out to my
We
guy.
See you. You're our guy. We love you. Make sure you hit him up. Although I think he made a post saying that Yam Yams was taking submissions right now. Or the new clients, I should say.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how long that post is going to be up for, but make sure you reach out to him, Michael
Yeah.
Campbell, Tyrone Campbell.
Or reach out to us.
Reach out to us
And
and
we'll
we'll hook you
connect
up
you.
and get you some of that good stuff. That good. But let's check out this clip from this Evil Dead trailer real quick that you put together.
Yeah, let's check that out.
Open up now. You don't look so
This is
good,
that spooky
Mom.
shit.
Yeah.
Nothing a big old kiss from you won't fix.
Oh yeah, see. It's
See, no. I watch that and I'm like, I don't think I'm gonna do that. It's just not my vibe. And
Bro.
I don't like to purposely get scared. You know what I'm saying? I like to purposely put myself in situations where I'm like, I know it's a movie, so you know, obviously, like I'm not gonna get hurt or like traumatized, and not have to just get over it. But like, why are we doing the jump scares,
bro? It's such a great that. Have you seen the last Evil Dead though that they remade?
Like the new one that just came out. Like
so there was a new one that came out in 2013. We actually just watched it last night. Bro, it's such a great film. Like no cap, it's probably by far one of my favorite horror movies that's come out in the recent decade or whatever. But I'm excited for this one. I ain't even gonna lie to you, bro. This one looks pretty dope as well.
Did the original creators of the first Evil Dead have anything to do with the new one?
I think so. I think they did. Because
I know that was Sam Raimi's like first film.
Yeah, that was.
And it also had like Bruce Campbell. Obviously, he became super successful off of that.
Yeah, that was a good ass jumping point.
And so I wonder like how much involvement the Evil Dead cast had, or sorry, the original Evil Dead crew had in the new one.
Yeah,
if any at all.
Yeah,
because I like the first Evil Dead. Because like for me, I shouldn't say I don't like horror movies. I actually enjoy a lot of horror movies, but I like horror movies with like a little bit of campiness to it. Yeah, because I'm old, and I'm saying I'm almost damn near 40. So like I grew up on the Nightmare of the Elm Streets and the Friday the 13th and the Halloweens and like bro, they all have a little bit of goofiness, especially when you watch them now. Like they don't hold up at all. I'm saying like they're not scary.
Bro, the Friday the 13th where Johnny Depp gets sucked into the bed or
yeah. That was I think
it's such a
like
crazy
the second one or something like that.
Yeah, it's just like you could just tell the production value is just like it's just so much different. But it's funny though. It's a great ass film though. It's such a good era of movies where you go back and watch and it's like, yo, we did that shit.
I grew up on that shit. Like I grew up like I was a big fan of Freddy Krueger. I was a big fan of like Jason and all that shit. But like I think the turning point for me was Saw.
Yeah.
Like the Saw series, because that's when you saw like gore become like a whole thing in movies. Yeah. I mean, I guess it kind of existed before.
I think the thing is that it did great when it first came out, but I feel like after the fourth and fifth one, it was like overkill. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. It was just like at that point, it was just like, okay, bro, like it's the same. Definitely. Like just gotta escape. That's all.
No, absolutely. I think like. And for me, like, the jump scare thing of it, too. Yeah. Because, like, I like being in control of my shit. I think that's what it comes down to, with being scared. Because when you're scared, like, you don't really have control of, like, your mental. Like, if you're really terrified or if you're in a situation where, like, you feel like you're going to be harmed or whatever, you don't have complete control of all your senses. I think that's what it is for me. Like, I don't like the idea of being scared and then not being able to do anything about it. And I think jump scares are the lowest form of that. I hate jump scares. If you want to make me mad, send me a jump scare video, and I'll yell at you so bad. Don't do it.
Yo, I'm fucking dead. You don't like what about haunted houses? You don't like haunted houses either?
Fuck no. Fuck no. That's a big old F no on that. Like, I think when I was younger, I was more into them, but then like I realized like, what am I doing? I'm going in here, and then like these guys pop out of corners and with chainsaws.
Son.
Oh, what am I doing? I'm just pumping up the adrenaline and trauma.
I stopped when it was like, I went to Fear Farm, but I stopped when it was like the 13 floors or some shit like that.
Yeah.
Oh God, bro. I heard all types of crazy ass stories. I was like, I'm good. Like, I'm gonna just chill. Y'all go do that.
My son's all about it. And like, I try to like do that with him from time to time. But like, that's him and his mom. Like, we don't really do the whole horror thing. I just don't have the wherewithal to handle being scared.
Yeah. I feel
on
it
purpose. For sure. I'm saying I want to save my fear for actual terror.
Nah, I get it.
I don't want to use up all my fear points, and then like some actual shit goes down, and I'm like, I'm not scared.
That's funny.
Like, when the zombies rise from the ground or whatever, I want to be ready for that.
I want to be ready for the zombie apocalypse.
Scared as hell, just ready to fight. That's part of it too. Like that's actually one of the reasons why I don't go to haunted houses, because I'm like, when it comes to fight or flight, I'm fight. Yeah. So like, if you pop out of a corner, right, I'm gonna punch you in the face, and then I'm gonna catch a lawsuit because I didn't read the rules saying I couldn't touch you. Yeah. It's like, well, you chasing me with a fucking chase on. I'm gonna hit him in the face. Did you actually see that one Friday the 13th? I think it's like a meme that went around with the black guy who tried to fight Jason. Like, he's the only black guy to ever square up against Jason and throw hands. I mean, he died in that scene. But that's me. Like, if Jason's gonna be coming at me, I'm like, okay, let's go. We're just gonna shoot the fair one.
Yo,
and then whatever
that's
happens
funny.
there is what happens, right? Like,
That is funny, bro. That is hilarious.
that's me. Like and these dudes are scary, man. Like big old like Texas Chainsaw Massacre dude or
Yep.
Pinhead. Like I can't punch Pinhead in the face.
Yeah.
Because he's got pins all over his face. I'm gonna hurt my hand. So I might kick him, but I be thinking about that all the time. Like, and when it comes to movies and shit like that, like you can't not. I'm not gonna run, obviously, because
Yeah.
I'm just sitting there in the seat. I look like a goofball if I got up and ran out the thing, and it's a movie.
You get all mad.
So I just get basically this. Is like, why did you have to do that jump
God
scare,
damn it.
bro?
I know.
And I get
That's
mad
what
because I
happened.
fell for it, right?
Yeah.
Like, of course. Or you try to call it and predict it, like, watch, there's about to be a jump. Oh, shit. Motherfucker.
You're not going like Megan. Megan is like that, bro, for sure. There's a few jump scares in Megan. And it was
You
like-
went to go see that, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I went to go see that movie, Megan. It was actually pretty good. Y'all should go check it out. I saw a few people bagging on it, but I mean, it's a decent, like maybe 7 out of 10. I'd give it probably. I'm gonna do a review on it. It's but it was pretty good though. It was like, story was good. It was different. Everybody was complaining that it might have been a little bit like Chucky, which it is.
Like Chucky reboot.
No, it's like.
Like the same
So the
concept.
thing is, they rebooted Chucky, right? And they made him into like an AI, and now they made this new Megan movie.
you're talking about in the TV show that's out.
Yeah. No, well, I don't know about it in the TV show, but the new movie, the one where he was voiced by dude that played Luke Skywalker, I forgot his name.
Mark Hamill.
Yeah. So like he voiced him in the newest movie or the newest season. I can't remember what it was, but no, it was a movie. Yeah, and like it was the same thing. It was an AI type of doll that basically like took control over all of the dolls.
I see.
So like if you've seen Chucky, I'm pretty sure you're gonna like know exactly what happens in Megan.
See, so when it comes to like movies, like going back to movies that scare me, as a kid, I think there was only 3 that really like got to me like a lot, to where like I had to like run to my mom in the middle of the night, and one of them was Child's Play, like the very
Really?
first one, and it was a scene where he was like after she kicks him into the fireplace and he gets all burnt up, and then he still comes back like through the door like trying to stab somebody. I'm like, bro, that is fucking scary.
Bro, you know what it was though? I was scared of him, bro. But what really scared me is it was fucked up. My uncles actually bought a fucking Chucky doll. And I was like fucking 5, right? I walk into the house and there's a goddamn fucking live, like actual size Chucky doll. Bro, I lost my shit, bro. I lost my shit. I was literally like mad as fuck. My mom was literally like cussing my uncles out like, why would you do that? Da, 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 da. Like,
That's not cool. See, like, that's the thing about the scare thing too. It's like you can do it to other people, and it's
Yeah.
funny, and it's like, man, we just gotta figure out something else.
Yeah,
it's like
that's
one of the
right.
only emotions that you really can't like control besides like responding to like a magic trick or something like that.
yeah.
Responding to a magic trick is like, oh shit, like that was crazy, right? Like there's not like you can't control like the reaction to the magic trick. That's the same way as being scared. Like when you're scared, like you have no control over it. You're just scared.
Yep.
The only if that doesn't really happen with like happiness, or maybe if you're surprised, you might be like happy. But anyways, let's talk about some local rappers or rappers who are doing it big. I don't like using the word local. You know what I'm saying? Because local is such a limiting word.
such a limiting
but
word.
One of our favorite dudes that we fuck with heavy is Dobby Fresh.
Yep. Shout out to the guy.
We'll throw up this clip real quick, and you guys can see it, and then we'll talk about what we got going on here.
Man, these niggas pussy just like how they click up. Hey, he don't want no smoking unless his niggas with him. I go by the name of Dobby Fresh. Y'all turn up, shout out Mike, shout out Paper Cannabis. We turn it all the way up. Make some noise for yourself. Good boys, thank you.
It's a movie, everything that I picture. Why they access for their dreams is as stiff as a picture.
Yeah, so he's out there doing some big stuff
He's out here performing for
at the Footprint Center, right?
Footprint Center for the Suns and Heat game type of thing. It's
Yeah,
a whole little
that's
charity
just
event.
standing next to Marshawn Lynch, doing it big,
That's crazy.
doing it really big, man.
Apparently from his post, and I'm gonna just quote Davi. He said that Marshawn Lynch said that "Rah Rah" was one of the hardest songs to come out of AZ. So let's go ahead and let my man get his shine for that one though.
That's good. That's dope. That's dope.
Yep.
I mean, I haven't been listening to a lot of Arizona hip hop music. I need to be listening to more, to be fair.
Yeah.
I've been just busy as hell, living my best life. But I do know that I'm seeing an increase in urgency. I wouldn't even say quality, because there's always been like quality talent out here, right? Like good artists doing good stuff. But just a sense of urgency. I think like people making more moves that are better than just oh, I'm gonna get 10,000 streams on or 1,000,000 streams on Spotify that are like so kind of personal. Kind of think that part of that was like a charity event involved. There's some type of charities organization with Dobby doing that, and like if you're reaching out in the right way to the right people, that all will come back to you in the right way. And so that's like kind of like a cheat code that a lot of artists don't really do out here, where it's like, if you're doing like, charity efforts or just reaching out to the community and like setting yourself up to where you're putting people in a better place as an artist, like, and using your artistry to do that, whether it's just like donating some of your proceeds to a organization or doing a fundraiser or like a toy drive or things like that. That's how you really connect to an audience on a level that is different than just like, oh, listen to my rap music.
Exactly.
Right? Because if they really fuck with you, then they're going to listen to your music anyways, right? Yeah. And so, I don't know, I guess this is my pro tip. Where's the camera at? Pro tip of the day. Say, think about your community, think about your people. Yeah. Before you think about yourself. It'll work out for you in ways that you probably didn't even imagine. And I think that Davi may have figured out the cheat code with that, because I know that he's been doing a lot of things out there for his community, but then also making sure that his family is good, right? Like taking care of his people and doing all that. And like your circle is only as strong as you make it, weak as link, blah blah.
Nah, and you already know Davi. If that's the homie, he calls himself the Merriwell Wolf. I know he got. I know he trying to keep his pack right. You know what I'm saying? Right. So
exactly.
Let's just keep it a buck.
I didn't label this last button. What was the last thing that you sent me?
The last thing I sent you was the Young Thug shit.
Oh, the Young Thug shit. Dang, we got time. We got time today to talk about that. We got time. Shit. So, if you guys have been following this Young Thug YSL Gunna situation, which honestly I haven't really been, I have not been in the mix on that. Like, I know the situation. I've heard the things that have been coming out, but I haven't been like in the court cases every day listening to the transcripts and all that stuff. But people are being called snitches, and
taking plea deals
and things like that are happening.
Yep.
Let's just play this clip real quick because this is funny shit.
Yeah.
I think this is the button. I think this is. Maybe I didn't set this up. Nope, I did this wrong. There's no button for it yet. I'm gonna do it while we're talking about it though. So
but basically, like, my guy is basically about to be either. I think it was like up to 28 different charges or RICO charges or something like that. Or I think it was up to 28 years. I'm getting the numbers confused. But there's like, Young Thug is about to go to jail for a long time unless, some like magician shit happens. And
basically I was his whole squad might get off though.
I don't know. I don't know. I really don't know the details. All I know is motherfuckers is taking plea deals. And I heard people are being snitches and this and that. That's what I really heard.
Hey, this is that slime shit. Hey, YSL shit. Hey, killing 12 shit. Hey, fuck a jail shit. Hey, cooking white brick. I'm not new to this. Hey,
So we might have to run that back. But basically what you were hearing there was the judge reading Young Thug's lyrics out as evidence in the trial. And this is like a running joke in like the hip hop community, which actually is a joke that kind of needs to die. Where it's like, oh, you should stop saying wild shit on your track because when you get popped by the feds on a RICO charge or whatever, they're gonna play those lyrics in the jury. Like, that's a thing, bro.
Nah, it's facts.
It happens all the time, and you're seeing that happen again when we run this.
Hey, this is that slime shit. Hey, YSL shit. Hey, killing 12 shit. Hey, fuck a jail shit. Hey, cooking white brick. I'm not new to this. Hey, What's
wild about that clip though is that like he didn't even try to like rap it, or like even I feel like if I was a judge, I mean I'm a rapper, so I'd probably be like, hold up, about to spit these young things. About to spit these. Hey, when they're up on the jail shit. I don't even know what song is that?
It's called I think Slime Shit or something like that.
Slime Shit.
But it's like, it's funny because that song is like now it's like getting hella streams now because of that fucking just the judge reading off the lyrics.
Hey.
And it's like just that clip alone too has like over 1 million views on fucking Instagram, Spotify. I mean Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, just the reels. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
People are seeing this, and it's like, free my guy Young Thug, yo. No cap.
What's interesting about the rising stream thing is that how that's like almost a marketing strategy. Like, oh, you get in trouble and now the streams go up. Like literally, Tekashi 6ix9ine, who by the way, like is basically called a rat and a snitch, et cetera, and so forth.
Who basically y'all was rah-rahing about, but when Gunna and everybody else doing it, y'all crickets. I don't know. That's just me.
Yeah, I mean, that is what it is. But with that in mind, it's like when it comes to Tekashi 6ix9ine, he went to jail for a lot of shit, right? He dropped his album literally like the day before, or the day after he went to jail, right?
Yeah.
And the way that he did it was that he literally set up a just like a link on his website. And what was shady about it, because I was actually looking at this, I mean, man, that's actually crazy. He's probably selling like thousands of copies right now, right? Mm-hmm. Maybe even like close to 1 million. But you could actually change the quantity of the number of copies that you could buy of a digital copy, right? So,
wow.
So it's a $10 album, but you could go on there and you could get like 99 copies of a digital copy, charging you at $10 a copy. And so I started thinking, like, man, that's a good way to wash some money real quick, like last minute when your ass is about to go to jail real quick. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Like, I don't think anybody even picked up on that but me, because I be paying attention to shit like that, because that's what I be doing. But I was like, man, that's a really good way to wash some money last minute.
I be thinking, like, it is low key.
Going to jail real quick. Oh shit, let me just throw up this album real quick and then, have my boy go buy 99 copies for...
Is that the same as like putting your streams on and letting it just play overnight?
Well, I mean, so talking about that, like, that's just the evolved practice. I think back in the day when I was a young whippersnapper out here listening to Cash Money Records in the 99 and the 2000s,
bro,
you know what I'm saying? Like, it was rumored that fucking Baby was out there buying copies of fucking Lil Wayne's album.
Oh,
and
really?
like the Hot Boys album and shit. Like, oh, they went platinum, but he's in the hood buying copies and then passing it back out to his people, and it's like, okay, like, I mean, like, I don't know how I feel about that personally, because I don't have enough money to buy my album.
That's true.
1 million times.
But then again, like, yeah.
But if you got $10 million, why not buy the copy? And everybody's getting a copy of Hot Boys or Juvenile's 400 Degrees.
Yeah.
For Christmas, for the next 10 Christmases. It's fine. You're just getting the same copy signed by all of them.
Yep.
It's all good. But that's it. It's a common practice, and like a lot. I wouldn't say it's a common practice. It's a common rumor in the industry. Like, it's something that hasn't been like confirmed or denied. Like, obviously,
it's confirmed, bro. There's literally been videos of fucking phone farms where they literally
the phone farms in Japan.
You know what I'm saying? Like, they literally just click a button and it just you literally watch them all switch to the song. And they just start streaming it.
Well, what's wild about that, though, is like, when you think about like the K-pop industry and all that, like, that's just ruthless.
Yeah.
Like, it's like a situation where like it's like literally like a big ass factory where they like make these superstar pop stars, and they have to do a certain number of streams or they're moving on to the next one.
Yeah.
And like, it actually, like, it's gonna be kind of crazy. I was chatting with my wife about this, because we keep a pretty close eye on the K-pop scene for some reason. We like to go to a lot of restaurants and they're playing K-pop videos, and we always talk about it.
That's
and BTS, they're done basically, because they're all going to the army.
You think they're gonna like? You don't think
they have to, because they live in Korea, and since they're a male or whatever, they have to enlist in the army.
But there's a specific amount of time that you have to put in, though.
I think it was like 18 months.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And they were saying that after...
forever in the pop world, though. That's like 80 years.
Forever in the pop world. Bro, you don't know the
years.
anticipation that they're going to be having when they come back, though.
They're going to come back like, yo, what up? I seen some things. It's a bad time to kind of get in the military right now.
Nah, when you really think about it, they're going to be having so much shit to write about. You don't even know what they might even be put through, bro. One of them motherfuckers might even die, bro.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, that'd be kind of hard, though, right?
That would be crazy.
The next album would be just like... nuts.
Record sales through the roof.
But the thing about it, though, is like, that's just a thing, right? Like, imagine if that was like in America, right? And like, we're out here living our best life. Or who's a young rapper that's popping? NBA Youngboy. Mm-hmm. Let's say NBA Youngboy is killing it, and all of a sudden it's like, hey, you gotta go to the military. I mean, I kind of did was a thing when Muhammad Ali was actually.
That's what I was literally going to bring up next.
Like Muhammad Ali basically doing that, right? Where like he was at the peak of his career, and they're like, hey, the draft's going on, buddy. He's like, that sucks for you guys.
He said, that sucks.
Hey.
I'm out of here.
Hey. But, yeah, imagine if NBA Youngboy had to go to the military right now, you know what I'm saying? And then, I don't know, 18 months later, he drops an album. Most of his fans have aged out. BTS, like, it's one of those things where it's like they're literally like one of the largest pop groups in the world, but apparently they're playing. No, that's not BTS. I'm thinking of Blackpink. That's the female BTS.
Shout out to Dan in the chat really quick. Our guy Dan Haynes, he's been watching the entire
shit.
time. I haven't even paid attention to the comments, but shout out to Dan.
What's Dan saying?
He's saying all types of stuff. He's responding to our actual conversation, which is nice.
That's good.
We need people like that.
Well, see, if once I get the better version of this, because I've been doing the ghetto version of this, we can see his comments.
Oh, okay.
Let me pay some bills. Speaking of paying bills, shout out to our sponsor, Yam Yams. They don't actually pay us to do this podcast. I just wanted to give them a shout out because they pay us in other ways. They pay us in love and respect.
Again, you see these beautiful Jeeters here.
weed.
We can't zoom in, but if we could,
We could if we really wanted to, but we're not.
Yeah,
they're
not.
here. We could do this. We could grab one like this. Actually, you grab one.
Here, yeah. Let me.
And then we'll push this magic button.
Yeah, because this is a new one, so you already push it, bro.
And then we'll go.
I'm ready.
Blat out, boom, boom. These are the baby Jeters that we got from Yam Yams.
We got that Maui.
They're little,
Wowie. That Maui. Wow.
Baby Jeters, basically. They're pretty awesome.
Yeah, they smacking. If you see my eyes, they low.
Awesome. So we are basically Quasar Qult. We are talking about what we do a little bit because we've been talking about everybody else. Let's talk about ourselves for a little bit. Quasar Qult, we're like probably one of the best blogs in Arizona. One of the only blogs in Arizona, to be honest. There's not a lot of people blogging right now.
Yeah, blogging for sure.
Like real blogging, like out there blogging. Mm-hmm. Like even the word blog is like kind of old,
2000s,
like kind of mid. Like we're out there blogging, dog. Like
I know.
blog.
When you go to our Quasar Qult Instagram, guess what it says? We're bloggers.
But see, the thing about it though is that like blogs were a crucial part. I mean, they still are a crucial part of the culture.
Facts.
And when it comes to the internet and like all that, especially when streaming started to come into the picture and all this stuff, like blogs basically kind of defined and carved in the lane for certain artists.
Yeah.
They were like a launching platform for like different sounds and different waves. They're a source of information.
Yeah.
And that's basically what we try to do at Quasar Qult, where we try to be like, giving you guys some news, giving you guys something to read real quick, some stuff to check out, some stuff to really look at and be like, hey, like this is some cool stuff that we like. And it's kind of based off our own personalities. I'm going to be posting more too, so you'll probably be seeing some more like out there stuff because I'm out there with some crazy shit. I just posted the trailer for Beau is, what is it called? I forgot what it was called.
Beau is Afraid?
Beau is Afraid, scared. Thank you. The new A24 film starring Joaquin Phoenix.
Yeah, that's...
Because I like the weird shit. I'm into the weird, like A24 is like my jam.
A24.
I do all their stuff up. It's great.
We need a shout out because, man, they be snapping.
And they're crushing it this year. Mm-hmm. And it's going to eventually come up. We talk about everything everywhere all at once.
Yep.
Because they're killing it right now. Shout out to Ki Hong Kwang. I think I said his name wrong once again. It's fine. But he actually won the Golden Globe for Best Supporting Actor.
I just saw that. Yeah. Shout out to him. He did a great job in the film too.
And like, I made a post on my Facebook fan page, which you should check out because I'm going crazy on there this year. I gave him a shout out talking about my childhood is happy for that man because he made two of the biggest movies of my childhood, Goonies and Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom. Mm-hmm. And like he was a pivotal role in both of those films. And then he just disappeared off the fucking map.
But he came back with a bang though.
And like I just saw an interview that he did with one of these big companies, and basically he was saying that like he was begging a friend of his agents or like an agent's friend or something like that to take him on and be like, hey, give me shit. And dude found him everything all at once in basically 2 weeks. And dude's like, yeah, let's go, let's do it. And that was like his first role back after like 30 years of not being in the mix.
Yeah.
And like, now he's getting nominated. They're talking about trying to put him in somehow bring him back in the Indiana Jones universe.
Oh, that would be great.
Even though the new movie is done. I wouldn't be surprised if they did like a reshoot or like a quick hot scene of him in there, you know what I'm saying?
Or even just another one. Or even just another movie.
I mean, honestly, if I were Indiana Jones team, I guess Steven Spielberg, I would have been like, yo, fucking bring this dude in. He's like the hottest Asian dude out there right now.
I think when they were shooting this movie, I think when they were done, that's when Everything Everywhere All at Once came out. So it was like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was like one of those like,
just missed the boat on that.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
But see, that's what I would do. Like, if I were, Disney, I guess they own that right now. Yeah. Do they own that?
Indiana Jones?
Yeah.
I think so.
So, is it Disney?
I could double
I
check.
think it is Disney. Did they own Indiana? So if Disney owns that, they should just do a show.
Ugh.
They should just do a Indiana Jones Adventures.
Apparently, in the new movie, they explain what happens to Shia Labeouf's character as well.
Mutt.
He doesn't even come out in the movie.
Is that what he's called in the last movie? I think Mutt, something like that.
I don't even know. I just know he comes out in the movie. I haven't watched any of the other.
I actually
ones.
liked Shia LaBeouf in the last one.
I like him just as an actor. He's a great actor. Not like I'm not saying like I just like him as an actor. I'm saying like as an actor, he's great. You know what I'm saying?
Very controversial opinion. I think a lot of people would disagree with you on that.
People don't think he's a good actor?
I think that a lot of people don't think he's a good actor.
I fuck with him as an actor, bro.
I like him.
I don't know. Yeah.
A good actor though is a strong word for him.
Well, it's because there's a lot of good actors though. Like
he's almost like
I think great for me would be like a next. Like I think great would be like a if I say Shia LaBeouf is great, then it'd be like whoa.
So who's a great actor to you?
A great actor. Damn, bro, don't do this to me.
who is the greatest actor of all time? Go. You have 30 seconds.
The greatest actor of all time?
No, I'm just joking. No, like, but okay, in the last,
the greatest actor of all time.
5 years.
What's her name? What's the girl's name? I forgot her name.
Scarlett Johansson.
I'm high as fuck. Yams.
Meryl Streep.
No. What's her name?
You said she, so I'm just naming off females.
Amber Heard. There you
Amber
go.
Heard.
Greatest actor of all time. Did you see that court shit?
Amber Heard. Shit. Damn.
Nah.
It's a glowing cosign.
I'm trolling.
No, she's fire though. She got some shit.
Nah, I'm trolling. I'm trolling. If I were to really be like, okay, a great actor, I mean, I would probably say like Leonardo DiCaprio or Jonathan Majors for sure.
Jonathan Majors is actually a really good actor.
He's a great actor.
He's a great actor.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But like I'm saying, Shia LaBeouf is a good actor though. Like I do like his movies. Like I've watched a ton of his movies. I could probably name his movies. I'm high right now, but
see, I feel like Shia LaBeouf the same way I feel about Jennifer Lawrence. In the sense that they both actually choose really good roles.
I don't like Jennifer Lawrence.
See, this is the thing. I don't like Shia LaBeouf as an actor. You know what I'm saying? But what I like about both of them is that they choose good movies.
Yeah.
Like all the movies that they choose are fantastic.
That's true. I feel like
every movie that I watch, I'm like, that's actually kind of fire. But I didn't like your part.
Like
or
you know
what
what
did that part.
You know what I liked her in? The Don't Look Up.
Yeah.
She was great in that movie.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's a great role.
Like, but I don't like any of I don't know what the Hunger Games
it's funny when you say that movie though. Like I think that
like
my
it
least
either.
favorite part of Don't Look Up was Jennifer Lawrence.
That's funny.
You know what I'm saying? It's like I think about like that movie was great, except for Jennifer Lawrence's character. Maybe it was just the fact that she plays it, and I just have this weird thing with it. I don't even know. I have no reason not to like Jennifer Lawrence. She's fine.
That's funny.
But it's the same way with Shia LaBeouf. Like that's how I feel about him. It's like everything he chooses is like that's a good movie, but I think he was the worst part of that movie. Like. That movie was fire, but you could have got someone else besides Shia LaBeouf.
Yeah.
But he did a good job for picking that role.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And like I guess he's also kind of controversial outside of
He
all
is.
that
I feel
too.
like
So
that's why people do that though.
I try to not put that out, man. I'm a Kanye West fan, dog.
That's
you know how hard that is?
Exactly though.
It's
That's
hard.
what I'm saying.
It's hard to be Kanye
It is.
West fan.
It's hard to separate. It's hard when like you have to separate the person from the art. You feel me?
I try.
It's because it's like you really love their art, but then like as a person, sometimes they're really shitty.
But see, it depends though, because you know, R. Kelly just dropped the album not too long ago.
Nah.
Called I Admit It, right? That's the name of the album.
That's the name of the album.
I Admit It.
Bruh.
He's already in jail, right? He's like, shit, I need some money. Let me go ahead and admit to all the. I haven't listened to the album. It could just be a troll, right? Where it's a situation where he's like, oh, you know, I'm going to fucking get this bag real quick and call the album I Admit It, and it's going to be like
That's
all of this
crazy.
pop bangers that I didn't put out.
That's crazy.
I haven't listened to the album at all. But see, that's the situation, though. Like, how do you really separate the art from the person in certain situations? You can't. Either you do it all the time or you don't do it all. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I feel like you can't. I feel like there's certain levels though. Like you can't compare a Shia LaBeouf, like you can't compare
So what's the
Chappelle-
worst thing that Shia LaBeouf has done? 'Cause I think he's done some shit, hasn't he? Hasn't he done some shit?
I think he's. I don't know, bro.
Let's see what this guy has done.
I don't know. I'm
Let's see
pretty
if
sure.
I look up like
I'm
Shia
pretty sure
LaBeouf
he. I'm
controversies.
pretty sure he has. But it's like it's been shit where it's like controversial to like the government. I think I've seen. I I think dude was raped one time or some shit like that.
He was raped.
He was raped, yeah. Like recently, like of his family. You could look it up, but like a bunch of shit happened. I noticed that. I know that, but I don't know anything.
Okay, so this says Shia Lebouf is opening up about the abuse allegations that have disgraced his career, and he addresses the disturbing accusations of sexual battery and physical and verbal assault against him. Oh no! Apparently, he tried to beat up FKA Twigs.
I don't know who that is.
That's a lot of people don't know who she is. Actually, she's a female artist.
Oh no, never mind. I do know who that is. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Damn.
Yeah, no, she's kind of mid tier. So if I drop that name, you'd be like, who?
Yeah, yes. I'm just
but
kidding.
at the same time, though, she has songs like ASAP Rocky. She actually has a really badass music video where she's like killing people with swords. It's pretty tight. She's pretty dope.
I've heard the name, and I think I've heard a song where I've seen her featured. So let me not say that.
Yeah, so there's some stuff there. There's a whole article here called "The Complete Timeline of Shia Lebouf's Most Controversial Moments in the Past 13 Years."
13. Wow.
Wow. So
Past decade,
I mean, we're just gonna scroll real quick to the middle. Let's see.
I want to know what, because I really don't know. I haven't heard much like crazy shit.
This one says in 2017, Lebouf was arrested in Georgia and went on a racist tirade against a black police officer. And then, so this one says in 2015, Lebouf video project introductions went viral. That's when he went to do it in front of the green screen. No, he's wild though. So at what point do you separate all that? Because I mean, the yelling at the black, I actually remember that. When that happened.
I remember it now that you said it.
It's like, oh yeah, he did do that, huh?
He did do that shit. Damn.
And that's one of those things, right? Where it's like, but he made that dope ass movie though. And that's kind of how I feel like
it's
with the whole.
Some people are like, oh, but he did that fire ass freestyle on Sway though.
I mean, it's like the separation. That's because when you talk about it, some of my favorite rappers, right? They've done some shady shit. Like one of my favorite rappers that comes to mind is Fabulous, right? Where he was like, he got arrested for beating the hell out of like his girlfriend, like really bad, and like a situation where like it kind of just went under the table because he may breathe.
I mean,
You know
it's the same as what's his name? What's his name? I forgot dude's name. Danger.
Oh, Mystical. Oh man,
that's what I'm saying.
Mystical is wild.
Like, I don't know how many chances that man has had. Like
for the same thing,
they keep throwing him like, oh, it's cool, like slap on the wrist, like bro.
Well, I think he's done this time though, because this is like the third.
I hope so, because throw that
charge,
man,
right?
Just get him out of here. Yeah, it's like I don't even know, like.
It was actually wild because I remember like when that just happened, like not too long ago, right? Mm-hmm. And I was at the store and they were playing Danger, right?
Wow.
And it was like, but it's like, how long does it what's the procedure? How long does it take to cancel somebody?
I feel like it's like a in the moment thing. I feel like sometimes somebody just pisses a whole fucking crowd of people and it's like, nah, let's cancel him now. But it's like.
There's like procedures and checklists.
Yeah, you know what I mean. But like, nah.
Like, did you cancel his BMI?
Back in 2000, what that happened with Shia LaBeouf?
2017.
Like, people weren't fucking canceling back then, were they? Or were they not?
I think that was like around the canceling time.
That's probably what happened then.
The birth of canceling is definitely kind of like a post-pandemic thing more so than a pre-pandemic thing. Yeah. Which is how I classify things in my mind now. Like,
just because people were just sitting there, just always on their fucking phones. That's all they had to do.
Yeah. That's going to be an interesting psychological study, like.
For real.
Later on down the line.
Because they were just watching all day, and then it was like they had time.
You know? We got time today.
You know what I mean?
Who we canceling on Twitter today?
Who we all like ganging up on today? That's what it was.
Yeah. I mean, that's how it is now, right? Like. Yeah. It gets deep because when you talk about like the group aspect of it, right? Like groups are now a thing. I mean, they've always been a thing on the internet, which is really what the internet's all about. Yeah. Is finding your group. And now the groups are bigger and they're easy to empower. I'm saying whatever that group may be. Yeah. If you want to go find Mexican rappers, you could probably go find a group on Facebook right now called Mexican Rappers and interact with them.
Or we'll literally have a hashtag Mexican Rappers.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
And you'll find all Mexican rappers, right? Yeah, and so taking that innocent hashtag and making it a lot more vicious, God knows what. I'm not going to go crazy. I go crazy, but I'm not going to do that right now. Y'all know what I'll be doing. So just things to think about where it's like, there's a group for everybody now and for everything. And there's champions of these groups where if that champion or somebody who is related to that group does something offensive, then we have to speak on it or cancel at this point, because we all have the ability to speak on things, which is the biggest problem with the internet, is that we all have the ability to speak on things, right?
Yeah.
I'm mad. I'm sad. I'm glad. I'm pregnant. I'm not. All that shit. You can hear it all.
Yeah, for sure.
And so the deepest part of that is the fact that we don't think about how that affects people in the real world. Like when you cancel somebody, quote unquote, like what that actually looks like. Yeah. It's mostly kind of like an internet vibe, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Because like I said, I heard danger at the store. And I guarantee if I ask anybody who's probably around me at that store, because I think I was at like, I don't want to say Sprouts, because that's kind of wild, but it might have been, it was a Sprout type of vibe. Crowd, audience, meaning that I was mostly surrounded by white people at these grocery stores. And if I were to go ask, like, do you know what's going on with this guy on the radio right now that you're hearing? This is mystical. Do you know what happened? And they'll be like, what the fuck are you talking about? Yeah, he's going to jail for rape. And they'll be like, oh.
This is his fourth charge.
Yeah. And they'll be like, oh. And they'll just keep going. They don't really care, right? Yeah. It kind of depends on where I'm at. If I'm in Atlanta and I say that, they'll be like, he'd be canceled, right? Like, they would not play Mystical on the radio. No grocery store is playing Mystical. Yeah. So, like, how does canceling really work unless it's, like, worldwide? Because unless they cancel his BMI and, like...
I feel like Andrew Tate is high-key getting, like, world canceled in real time.
But see, that's another example, right? Because, like Andrew Tate is... an example of like exactly literally what I'm just talking about, where we have these groups being empowered by people. Exactly. He's targeting a certain audience, and his audience is kind of wide enough to where you can hear, like, basically everybody has heard about him. My son has heard about Andrew Tate at this point. He doesn't watch his videos, but he knows who he is because the name, right? The name. And so when you hear him get canceled, does my mom know who Andrew Tate is? That's my kind of like my gauge for shit. Yeah. If my mom knows about you, then you're popping. Yeah. My mom didn't know who the fuck Andrew Tate is.
Yeah. Like, nobody knew who Travis Scott was, but as soon as that shit popped down, everybody knew about Travis Scott.
Exactly. My mom didn't know who the fuck Travis Scott was. I think if I asked my mom before who Travis Scott was, she'd be like, oh, that's that guy who's has a baby with that Kardashian chick.
Oh, yeah, you're right. That's probably, that's the only place that anybody would have.
Yeah. That's probably what she would, and she might say, sicko mode. Maybe. He makes sicko mode. He did that at the Super Bowl.
Oh, he did.
Yeah, know what I'm saying?
That's true. You're right.
And so...
But that's a slight chance.
Slight chance. Fuck. There's like a 2% chance. You should be like, Travis Scott, that's sicko mode. Yeah. Damn. But he's trying to make a comeback, though.
Yeah, apparently
he was all over Metro Boomin's last album.
Well, no, he's been... Actually, if you actually, like, do a little bit of research in the past year, he literally did, like, I think 10 or 12 features. And, like, people don't even, like, I don't know, even me too, I'm kind of just like, I don't want to hear Travis Scott. I kind of just like, I don't care about this feature. And I feel like a lot of people
did that because of what's, like, the stigma behind him?
I feel like, in general, because I do fuck with certain Travis Scott songs, but I always felt that energy that it was like he was boosted. Because, like, he's not.
It gets weird. Yeah. So when you talk about that, I think about the lineage, right? Yeah. And that lineage kind of starts with Kanye. Because Kanye put Travis Scott on, Kid Cudi, all these different artists. And it's interesting to see all these different artists kind of like fall off in their own ways. Yeah. Because Kid Cudi's on some wild shit right now, too. Like, just talking mad shit, and just like people are saying fuck Kid Cudi, and he's like, oh. No,
it's because you want to know why he's been. Well, the most recent thing that people are mad about is because there was, you know, his song Love. Yeah. Okay, so there's a song called Love on Spotify and all that shit, right? He dropped the song on there, but it's a different version that he dropped on SoundCloud, like 3 years prior to that. So the SoundCloud version is actually like 5.5 minutes long, and the one on Apple Music is actually like 4 minutes long. Some dude tweeted him, and he was like, I really love Kid Cudi's Love song or whatever, that song Love, but it doesn't hit as hard as the one on his SoundCloud. So Cudi went and literally deleted it off of his SoundCloud because he was like, nah, fuck that. Go listen to the one. So he literally was like, oh, I'm removing it. So literally people were upset because of that. They were like, yo, what the fuck? Like, why would you do that? Like, your fans are telling you they love something and then you go and delete it, bro? Like, that's weird, bro. That's a little bit of a weird energy. Like that.
Maybe.
But
you have to see, the thing about Kid Cudi is that he's so fucking emotional though. That's like like I love Kid Cudi to death. Don't get me wrong. I fuck with Kid Cudi super heavy. But the problem is that he's so reactive. That's like his biggest issue is that he reacts too emotionally and too openly. Yeah. And like I think about every time that Kid Cudi's been in some shit and how he's reacted to it, like when was beefing with Kanye last year, and then he was playing Rolling Loud, and someone threw a bottle at him, and he's like, "Fuck this," and just walks off stage. Like, I get it. I mean, you're mad because someone threw a bottle at you, and then you have a bunch of Kanye haters on there. But you gotta rise above that shit. Yeah. Especially when you are in a position like Kid Cudi, and you're like, this artist that everybody looks up to, and like a whole generation of people like literally call you like a goat and all this stuff, and you're just like kind of acting like a bitch on stage.
Yeah. Yeah,
Don't do that. Don't do that, kids. Don't act like a bitch on stage. Be a non-bitch. Do non-bitch things. And once again, this is not me calling Kid Cudi a bitch, because I think people might take this and clip this up and be like, "You call Kid Cudi a bitch." No, what I'm saying is that he's doing bitch things. And what I mean is that sometimes you got to man the fuck up because you don't know who's watching you and who you're inspiring to be. And this is just me on my super assertive fuckingness bullshit that I'm on right now, where I'm just trying to have this mindset where it's like, I'm trying to pay more attention to who's looking at me and what I have to say outwardly while they're looking. Not to them. Yeah. But like what I'm saying to the world as they're watching, right? And Kid Cudi's a prime example where it's like, oh, one of my fans didn't like my version of the song, so I delete the whole fucking thing. That's petty shit. Yeah. That said, a part of me would do that because I'm petty as fuck, as you know. I do petty shit. And I probably would be like, man, fuck that guy. But then I would probably put it back up the next day. Or I would do something like send him a T-shirt package, or maybe send him the version of the song that he wanted personally. Like I would do something to make up for it.
Yeah, I don't know. It's definitely not energy that I would give off though. I would like if someone heard that shit and was like, oh, they fuck with that better, because it's funny because like I said, like my new single that I have, Shining. Yeah. I actually dropped it like 3 years ago, and it's actually to a completely different song, like a completely different beat, like instrumental, right? Right. So I literally reworked it and everything. There's people hitting me up talking about, yo, bro, you need to send me that older version so I can, because I remember that old beat, and I'm just like, nah, son. But now it has me thinking like, I low key want to drop it as like a 2.0 version of it, just for the fans. You feel me? Because it's a different, fans. And that's how it got me feeling low key. So.
When your art is your art, right? Because when you put out a project and you want it to be heard or sound a different way, that's what it is, right? Like I have 10 different versions of like a lot of my songs just chilling on my hard drive that no one would probably ever hear. Yeah. But that's why people hate it when their music gets leaked, because when their music gets leaked, it's like, oh, that's not the version I intended it to be, and then people like fall in love with that version of the song, and then you try to change the song, and it's like, oh no,
people hate it now.
No, I love the version. I'm like that. I'm saying like there's songs when I was out there stealing shit on Pirate Bay, downloading the albums every fucking Friday. Like, me too. I would be like, oh, this is not the version that he wanted out, obviously, but I'm getting that shit and I'm listening to it and I'm like, oh yeah, and then he drops the version and it's like, oh, that shit's trash. This is trash compared to the shit that you didn't want me to hear. Yeah, which is kind of part of it, right? Like. It's the taboo mystery of it, like where it's like, oh, the original version is the version that you connect with, but yeah. When it comes down to it, like going back to the Kid Cudi thing, if he were to see this clip, like if we wanted to and we clipped this up and tagged him in it, he would probably fucking flip, right? He just like
low key. I was thinking about it after we talked about it. I'd be like, man, because
he'd be like, what the fuck?
He'd be like, fuck y'all.
Fuck this guy.
Don't get it twisted, yo. I literally have purchased every single Cudi album. Like that's not every single, but the Man of the Moon ones. Right. I've purchased those because I love the series. Right. But like,
it's like we could almost do that to prove a point, right? But like, I don't want to do that. We're not going to do that. Don't worry, Kid Cudi fans. We're not going to clip this up and fucking do this. Nah. But what I'm saying is that that's like his vibe. Like we know for a fact that he would at least see this and be like, yeah. And trying to like get us canceled, which is like the theme of this or whatever. Like,
he'd be like, fuck these guys. Right. Like it's like, bro. Absolutely. And we actually fuck with him. It's like one of those things where it's like a homie to homie thing. Like if I was really your boy, I would come up to you and be like, yo, dog, you're kind of being a little bit of a, why would you delete the song? That's kind of fucked up. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like your fans fuck with that. Right. I would go like that to him. You know what I mean? Like, exactly. It's kind of one of those things. And then like,
we all got that sensitive homie that takes things too seriously. Yeah. And that's basically like kind of what Kid Cudi is. He's that sensitive homie.
I feel like Cudi doesn't have that homie that just like tells him like, bro, like talks to him like.
Well, that's part of it too.
Like a real friend, like a real person.
The yes man syndrome is a real thing.
Facts.
And that's something that goes all the way down to the local level. And that's a different podcast. But just watch your homies, because people will yes man you the fuck up, and it's like you need someone to be like, yo, that's just not good.
Yeah.
Or that's just what you're doing is kind of trash, or maybe you should go get some fucking therapy, or maybe you should fucking ask for help. And I'm saying, because at the end of the day, we're trying to be better versions of ourselves every single day. That should be the goal for everybody watching this and doing this. Let me change the camera here real quick so you can see my fucking face and you guys look into my eyes. Be the best version of your fucking self every day. When you wake up, you might not be able to wake up tomorrow, right?
Facts.
So, when you're out there trying to do whatever the hell you're trying to do, even if it's something that you don't want to do, then you should try to push towards the things that you do want to do.
Facts.
And try to be great. And that's super corny and super basic, but it's facts. That's just how I feel right now. So, whatever. That's actually a good place to end this. We're at 55 minutes.
Yep.
So we can do this little send-off part. Yeah. The stream didn't end the entire time, so that's fucking fantastic.
That's awesome, bro.
Killing it. So you guys got to enjoy this whole episode without the fucking clips and glitches and glitches and shit.
We were having technical difficulties before this. We would have been on here earlier.
We were trying to get on here around 4 o'clock. So that's going to be our vibe, is that if we can get on here around 4 o'clock every Wednesday, we'll be live streaming on the Quasar Qult page.
Yep.
And this episode will probably be up in audio form on Spotify tomorrow. And then the video, I'm not sure what we're doing with the video, but we'll probably post it on the Quasar Qult YouTube page. I haven't posted the last one yet, but this one will be up on the YouTube channel on Quasar Qult if you missed it. And we're going to be saying dope stuff. And these episodes are going to evolve, because you're watching us grow in real time. We're going to have different backdrops. We're going to be having new buttons with titles and words.
Yep.
And you guys are going to be seeing this process grow with us as we do this and start Camp Creative Labs. Like I said, the season finale might be us like turning on the sign on some like cliffhanger shit, like boosh. And the lights just fade.
And then we're going to revert back to this clip.
Yeah. So just, the best thing about this studio is that, one, this is something that I really wanted to do for a long time, and something that I've been like working towards, if you guys know me, in the conversations that I had. And like now I'm going to be able to like operate in a way where have 100% unbridled creativity, no corporations overseeing me. There's no fucking bullshit. We're having hard conversations about being the best creative versions of ourselves.
Facts.
And by the time we're all said and done, this is going to be like some of the awesomest years of our life. Hopefully, if we do this right.
For sure.
And the podcast is just like the first part of this. We got a lot of crazy shit, which reminds me, get your tickets to fucking Campfire. Campfire 1, January 21st here.
Yep.
Doors open around 7:30. We're going to like 11:30. We got badass lineup. We're going to have PS4, Switch, food in the VIP area, pre-rolls, some yams.
Yep.
We got Jenga, full bar. It's lit.
Yeah.
So we don't have the ticket link in this comment section, but I'm going to put the ticket link. I should have pinned it in there, but we'll do that later. Make sure you guys pull up and check that out, because it's going to be amazing. And we're doing Campfire every month forever until I decide that we aren't doing them anymore. So if you missed this one, fine. But next month, February 10th, it's going to be lit.
Yep, we got another one.
We're going to be doing crazy shit.
Yep.
Pull up.
Pull the fuck
gang.
up.
Boom, boom.
That's a good.
Shaka, waka, waka.
Thank y'all for tuning in. We appreciate it.
Yeah, man.
Let's get the fuck out of here, bro.
We fucking love y'all. We'll see y'all later. One love. Peace in the Middle East and everywhere else, too.
Gang.